Hi, Hiram here. Last couple of days I've been trying some different fuels on this FireFly Lantern from StoveTec. Normally it looks like it's supposed to be used with wood pellets, so I've tried wood pellets, tried hickory chips, tried a piece of this Duraflame crackle flame. 2-inch piece of this lasted quite a while, but I thought maybe I'd try something else. It looks like whatever the fuel is that's in here, that you put in here, has to be kind of packed. Just pieces of wood, like you would in pieces of wood like what you'd use in a rocket stove or something, just won't work in here. It really makes smoke. The wood pellets seem to work because it's packed, but it gives you a little bit of airflow through. So I thought what I'd try is something that you can find in your kitty litter pan. First I tried this Tidy Cat's Pure Nature. It's cedar, pine, and corn that's all ground up. Looks kind of like this, or rather it looks just like that. It's the same stuff. See how it's all little pieces. It's all material that burns, but when I put this into the fuel chamber, it was just packed too tight. It burned for about 10 minutes or so. But then it formed a layer of ash and it just put out the flame. So I figured it needed some air through here. Hopefully you can hear me. The wind is starting to build up. So next what I tried was this aspen bedding. That just didn't work by itself. Very little flame with that. So I thought maybe putting them together, the cedar and pine and this stuff, I mixed it up real good, put it in there, and it burned, but not great. It's like there wasn't enough fuel in it, but it did burn. So I remembered something that mega valued customer had suggested about would rolled up cardboard soaked in candle wax work with this, with the stove, the lantern. And I thought maybe I could take his wax bit and add it to this. So I have some soy wax. It's not real wax, it's a soy wax like what they use in candles. And I took some of this, mixed it in, real nice, good mixture. And with this, I tried a test with this. Now, I'll show you the video in just a second here. There was some little complications. I ended up having to stir it and stuff. But at the end of the video, this is what you ended up with. It burned for quite a while, and it came out with just this black carbon ash, which is pretty much what you're looking for on this. This is where it helps you with the carbon footprint. You can bury this stuff. It's good for the garden, and it's good for the atmosphere to have it in this rather than up in the air. But what I'll do now is, this is the video that I did last night using this fuel. Now there was very little smoke. I kept checking it with my flashlight, but very little smoke. And this is how the video turned out. Okay, we're now at 17 minutes. I think you've been watching that the flames have been going down. This just isn't working. But let me try stirring this up a little bit. see what that does. Looks like a lot of material there yet. No, that's going to put it out. Yep. Okay. The time now is almost 18 minutes rather. Let me turn the light out again. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on this camera setup, but my solar lights in the yard are brighter. Now it's starting to get a little brighter. Now I can actually see a couple of things. Let me see if there's no smoke. Just need to be stirred up a little bit. Okay, let me let this go for a couple minutes. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're at the 45-minute mark now. The flames are dying down. I don't think that my stirring it up is going to help it again, but that was pretty cool how just the stirring made it get real bright so I could read here. Even at the 40-minute mark, I was able to read something in front of the lantern. I guess it just needed to be stirred up. So this is with the mixture that I'll explain to earlier in the video when I do it tomorrow. But 45 minutes, I don't know, that might be a working fuel supply. But it's a made-up one. So I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, help, suggestions. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.